Tonight, we're learning more about a deadly stabbing in western Wisconsin. It happened on the Elk River in Somerset. That's about a half-hour northeast of St. Paul. 5 people were stabbed while tubing yesterday. The victims ranging in age from 17 to 24, and the youngest, a teenager from Stillwater, died from his injuries. Our Kirsten Mitchell shares what we know about the suspect who is behind bars and how the community is coming together.
As campers on the Elk River headed home after a weekend they'll never forget.
Very, very shocking. I'm going to grab this and throw it in.
Kathy Fuller cleaned up trash left behind Saturday when tubers rushed out of the water in panic.
It was just pandemonium. It was crazy. I think I wasn't at this end, but I had just heard that things were a little scary. I think people are pretty shook up about it. You don't see this kind of thing happening in our small little town.
Authorities say a 52-year-old Prior Lake man was tubing with a group when for some reason he stabbed 5 other tubers, killing a 17-year-old Stillwater boy before taking off, leading authorities on an hour-and-a-half-long search.
Over my shoulder is where we ended up locating the suspect with the help of some witnesses that identified him. He was taken into custody without incident.
The other 4 victims include a 20 and 22-year-old man from Luck, Wisconsin, a 24-year-old woman from Burnsville, and a 22-year-old man from Elk River.
It is a tragedy, and I feel really bad for the families.
Tubing on the Elk River was paused for a second day on Sunday as law enforcement continued their investigation and searched this area for evidence. In a Facebook post, River's Edge Tubing said in part, tens of thousands of visitors annually, millions in total, have enjoyed floating the river with family and friends. An act of violence shattered that serenity.
We're trying to make it more family friendly, and we've been working really hard at that. So this makes it kind of sad because we really have been doing a great job at that.
In Somerset, Kirsten Mitchell, WCCO 4 News.
The 4 other victims are all stable at the hospital. The suspect is a 52-year-old man, as we said, from Prior Lake. He's being held in the St. Croix County Jail. Charges are expected to be filed tomorrow.